So, hello from my last morning waking up in Bude. This is where I stayed, the CJ'd. The host is a character, but great person. His wife is lovely, and yeah, it was a good time. Good deal, and well located for what I was looking for, so I'm not mad about it. So I am off to Minehead. It is not great weather, like take a look at that fog. And not actively raining in this moment, thank God. But my plan is to go stop and get a coffee and a pastry, and my bus is supposed to come in about an hour, so I think that'll probably be a good time to walk down to the bus stop. And then I'm gonna take a bus to Oakhampton, I think is how you pronounce it. It's right on the edge of, I think, the Dartmoor National Park. And then I'm gonna take a train to Exeter, and then a train to Taunton, and then another bus from Taunton to Minehead. So it'll take me several hours to get there, but this is probably the most straightforward. It's what my host here has recommended, and you know, he's right, it just makes more sense. So I'm gonna do that, but off I go. It's really windy here, so I don't know if you can hear me at all, but this is the third point on the path. So obviously I've only walked like 280 miles of it, but I've like jumped around so that I've seen all three of these things. Midpoint in Fourth Hollow, the end point in like cool Studland, and then this one in Minehead. So I'm officially in Minehead. Walking down the main like town drag, it's so tree-y. I'm not used to that. This is the main area, so you can see like there's all these storefronts, and then it looks like people live above them, maybe. But it feels more like a residential street than anything. I found Coke Zero with lime. It was on clearance, so maybe it's not very good and it's not doing so well, but I do love a Coke with lime, not gonna lie. We'll see how this is. The lime is very light. It's like essence of, rather than like a flavoring. So maybe that was what people didn't like. Or maybe it's just me. I've walked around most of the town, and it's very much a like arcade town, like Seaside Holiday, like you can see behind me. And then there's, I don't know if you can see them, those. That's like, I think it's called Bulands or Butlins. It is like an amusement park holiday resort, if you can like imagine what that would be. And here's where it is. So it's kind of like spread to the rest of the town from what I understand. So yeah, there is also supposed to be some cute little older side streets like on that part of the town, and that is like the actual Minehead, like where I'll set off on my walk. So around there and then up. That's the very beginning of the Southwest Coast Path, as I showed you the marker earlier. So yeah. That's a church, and that roof line is the pub where I'm staying. They're connected. You know, just one-stop shop building sort of thing. Yeah, it's pretty big. And then there's this little harbor. So here's my little room in the ship aground, a little single. My little tea station, heater, which I definitely won't need. I think this is a heater. It might be a fan. If it's a fan, that'd be amazing. I think it's a heater though, we'll see. And look, the sea. I mean, nothing's gonna beat that post office place in Coverack, but still nice to have a little sea. And my little shower, toilet, very small, but everything I need for the 3 nights that I'm here. Oh, this little pub is definitely outside of Minehead proper. It's like maybe a 12-15 minute walk into like where all the shops are and stuff like that, where I was earlier, which is, I think, good and bad. Like, it's nice because hopefully that means it'll be a little quieter out here and that sort of thing. It's also literally right on the path, like behind this building, which is the lifeboat station, is where the path starts. So it's literally right there. And it's a pub, so there's a full menu and stuff. So I'm gonna eat here tonight. It's a little pricier than I like to spend. So I probably won't eat here all the nights, but certainly tonight and maybe the last night, why not? Because it's so far out, it's harder for me to, like, you know, pop into a grocery store or go to a restaurant or something like that. I'm committing to a 15-minute walk each way if I'm going to do those sorts of things. And the weather has been questionable. It's super, super humid right now. It's been raining intermittently, and it's probably going to be the same the entire time I'm here. So we shall see how that feels. But I think I'm going to change out of my jeans, which are like weirdly damp because of the humidity, and kind of hang out, relax a little bit until dinner. And then I'll take you to dinner with me and see what we see in the pub. I think that might be whales across there. I don't know what else it could be. Cool. It's about 7:15. I'm back in my room. I had dinner downstairs at the pub, which was quite nice. The food is really good. It's a little more money than I'd want to spend on a nightly basis, but I minded I'm doing it since I'm only here for another 2 nights, and it's super convenient. It's not actually that expensive. Like, I had a whole like pie, savory pie with chips and veggies, and gravy, and it was like 18 pounds, which again, more than I want to spend, but like fairish. You can get a burger for like 16, or like a curry for like 15 or something like that. So, you know, I might end up just doing that for the next 2 nights, who knows. I'm currently in my room after that, watching the Coast Guard people do something with, I don't even know what it is. It almost looks like a dock. But I'm just sitting here watching them in my little window seat that apparently comes with what I think is a heater. Yeah, so that's probably gonna be my evening. I'm almost packed. Oh, I did learn that since I'm leaving before breakfast at 8:30 tomorrow, I get a free packed lunch instead. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do their packed lunch. I wish I would have known that before I would have bought groceries, but it was like 4 pounds for like apples, bread, and crisps. So whatever, you know, if I don't eat them, I don't eat them. I can probably eat some of it for breakfast, honestly, because I'm gonna need breakfast. So yeah, so far the ship aground, nice. I'd say my only complaint is that it was like 45 minutes after check-in before I could actually check in, because they were behind and like cleaning the room still, and like, yay, it's a really clean room. I love that. And they're very clearly like a working pub. Like the hotel piece is here, but it's sort of an add-on. So like, you know, for the price, for what you get, for being this close to the path, I'll take it. But I guess it's like come with your patience pants on sort of a thing, but quite lovely so far. So I think I'll leave you here. And tomorrow we'll be starting to walk some more. So I'll see you then. Bye.